everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, I'm Victoria. I'm doing the Disney College program and I'm moving to Florida in February. I check into my Disney College program 3 weeks from now, which is crazy. Time has been going by really fast, but now that it's January and it's so close, it's going by really slow. If you want to follow along on my Disney College program adventure, go ahead and subscribe. I will be posting some Disney College program related videos once I start packing and everything. So I live in Southern California, and for the past 2 or 3 years I've been an annual pass holder and I go pretty often. Not anymore. My pass expired because I'm moving to Florida and there wouldn't be a point of having it anymore. So as you can tell from the title, this isn't really a DCP related video. This can be helpful if you're doing the Disneyland Disney College program, or if you've just never been to Disneyland and you're planning on going a trip there soon. This could also be helpful. This is a list of my favorite things to do and some things you could do if you've never been before and you just need some ideas. I'm also going to be throwing some tips and tricks into the list as well. So let's get on with the video. So one of my favorite things to do, I don't do this every time I go, probably once every couple months, I love to make a reservation for breakfast at the Carnation Cafe. The Carnation Cafe is located in the middle of Main Street. It has an outdoor seating area, so you could watch the Main Street vehicles pass by, you could hear the Dapper Dans, you could just people watch. It's really fun. They have Mickey waffles, which is the best part. The only way to eat breakfast at the Carnation Cafe is to make a reservation. So if you have the Disneyland app, you could go under dining and make your dining reservation. I definitely recommend that if you've never been before. My second favorite thing to do is meeting the roaming characters. So the roaming characters is literally what it says. They're characters that just roam around Fantasyland. That's usually where they are. It's usually Alice, the Mad Hatter, Peter Pan, Captain Hook, Gaston, and Merida. Gaston and Merida are usually the hardest to find because they don't have a set time and they're not on the app. But if you're in the right place at the right time, you can run into them. You could also run into some rare characters sometimes, like Pinocchio and Geppetto, and the penguin from Mary Poppins sometimes comes out with Bert and Mary. There's some other characters, but I can't think of them at this moment. But yeah, it's some of the best character interactions you could honestly have at any Disney park, just because you're not really there just to take a picture with them, you're literally just hanging out with them. Number 3, which is one of my biggest tips, is taking advantage of the FastPass distribution times. So you want to download the app if you don't have it. If you go under the list of attractions, they tell you what time they're distributing fast passes at the moment. And if you use this strategy, you can go on the rides with bigger wait time in less than 10 minutes. So for example, a lot of the times me and my sister pass by Thunder Mountain and it's like a 35-minute wait. But then when you look at the distribution times with fast passes, there's a fast pass in 5 minutes. So we just usually grab that and then we wait a little bit outside and then we just go right on. Some other things to do is watching the day shows. So for example, they have Mickey and the Magical Map, which is in the Fantasyland Theater, and it includes some of like the most underrated characters, so like King Louie, Tiana, Pocahontas, Mulan. It's a really cute show and the theme song is always stuck in my head, so just a little warning, it's really catchy. On DCA's side, they have the Frozen show. To be honest, I wasn't very happy when they announced they were replacing the Aladdin show, but honestly, it's one of my favorite shows in the parks. It's really good, the cast is really cute, and they are very talented. So I definitely recommend going, even if you're not a fan of Frozen. I'm honestly not, but the soundtrack slaps. So this next one is a bit of an obvious one, and it is to ride all of the mountains. So that includes Space, Splash, Thunder. It also includes Matterhorn, which most people don't really consider a mountain, but it's literally a mountain in Fantasyland. So I definitely recommend planning your day out so you can ride all 4 of them because it's definitely worth it and it's a staple in going to the Disney parks. Another fun ride I definitely recommend is my favorite ride in any Disney theme park, which is Indiana Jones. I know a lot of people say Dinosaur and Animal Kingdom is really similar. People say it's the same exact track, but it's not the same kind of ride at all. It's definitely a lot better in my opinion. Just the whole theming is really cool, and the queue is really cool too. Going back to meeting characters, I definitely recommend checking out the Star Wars Launch Bay if you're a Star Wars fan. It's located in Tomorrowland. It's this big building and they have a bunch of Star Wars props in it and a little sneak peek of Star Wars Land, which is coming to Disneyland in the summer. They also have Star Wars meet and greets, so Chewbacca, you can meet Rey, Kylo Ren, and Darth Vader. One of my favorite characters to me is Kylo Ren, especially if I'm with my sister because she loves annoying him just because that's his character. He gets angry really easily. A little story time. She decided to piss him off and mock the way he was walking and kind of like do like that one meme where he's like standing like this in the movie. And he definitely didn't like that, and he made her sit in the corner and wouldn't take a picture with her and only took a picture with me. So I was like, thank you, Kylo, love you. This recommendation is really good if it's a hot summer day. You can grab the Dole Whip, which is at the entrance of Adventureland, and you could also bring it into the tiki room behind where you get Dole Whip, and you're definitely allowed to bring it in. It's just really refreshing on a hot day, gets you away from the sun. They also just opened the Tropical Hideaway. I've never been there before, but the food looks amazing, so I would definitely check that out if I were you. Personally, one of my favorite snacks is the Raspberry Mickey Macaron. You could get it at the Jolly Holiday, which is the Mary Poppins themed quick service place at the end of Main Street. They have a huge seating area. If you go inside, you could grab a Mickey macaroon, and they also have sandwiches and like really good grilled cheese and tomato soup. And if you time it right, you could grab a seat in the seating area and watch the parade off of Main Street. They don't have a parade at the moment, but I heard Sensational Parade is coming back, which I'm so happy about. So if it's playing when you're there, I definitely recommend going to see it. This one's kind of basic, but taking a photo shoot. Disneyland has so many cute photo ops. Why wouldn't you do a photo shoot there? There's like the basic Disney walls that everybody takes pictures in front of. So like the Small World wall, they have the new Up wall, the Buzz Lightyear wall in DCA. There's a bunch of other walls, but not as many as Disney World does. But there's also like little hidden gems you could go find. Main Street has a bunch of cute little doorways that you could take pictures in front of. I also recommend going to Cars Land in DCA. Cars Land is just one of my favorite places to take pictures, and the atmosphere is just really cute, and it's my favorite land just because how cute it is. It's also great for nighttime pictures because of all the neon signs, which makes the lighting look really cool. If you want a free little snack, you could go to the bakery tour in Pacific Wharf. When you walk in, they hand you a free piece of bread. It's connected to Pacific Wharf Cafe, which has amazing bread bowls. Also across from that is the Ghirardelli store. When you walk into that, you also get handed a free piece of chocolate. Who doesn't love free food? Especially because the food at Disney is pretty expensive, so you can save some money and have a little snack. One of my favorite places in all of Disneyland and DCA is the Animation Building. It's located in Hollywoodland, and some people actually miss this because it doesn't look like you could go inside. Like, it's not a ride or anything, but you walk in and the lobby is absolutely amazing. They have like these huge screens and they play Disney songs and they show concept art of all the movies. It's literally my favorite place to go, and just to get away from the sun. They also have Animation Academy, which is a drawing class. They have a schedule and it tells you what characters you're going to be learning to draw at what time, so you can always check that out and then come back and draw your favorite character. They also have the Beast Library, which is really cool. You can take a personality test and it tells you what Disney character you're most like. A couple other things that are inside the Animation Academy building is Turtle Talk, which is really fun. And then also you can meet Anna and Elsa. Going back to Disneyland, they have this ice cream shop on Main Street. Ice cream there is really good. You can get ice cream, sit on the curb of Main Street. It's also a fun thing to end your night with. Going into that, Main Street Cinema, located on Main Street, obviously, is really cool to check out. I know Disney World is like a store, it's not even a cinema, but at Disneyland, it is a cinema. They play really old Mickey cartoons, and they have benches in there, and you can sit down, enjoy your ice cream, and watch cartoons while you're waiting for the tram traffic to die down. So that's all I have for you today. If I left out anything that you recommend that should have been on my list, definitely mention it in the comments. Yeah, I moved to Disney World in 19 days. I did my housing registration today, which kind of disappointing because I didn't get to link up with any of my roommates because we were only allowed to link up with one person and we had an odd number group. So fingers crossed that I get placed with some of them. But other than that, I'm really excited and I can't wait to head over there. I'll probably start packing in the next week or so. I'll definitely do a packing vlog and some other pre-DCP videos. Just be on the lookout for some more DCP videos. I cannot wait, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!